Hello, my name is Hálfdán
My name is Sölvi.
My name is Axel,
and
we are the creators behind Is There a Solution to Internet Pollution?
yes. So how did we get to know each other?
Well, we were assigned a project in Icelandic class about we were supposed to present one of the Icelandic sagas called Bárðarsaga. So we decided to present it through a Minecraft video. So that's how we got to know each other, and that's how we became a team.
Yes. And through that we made a couple of projects together, and we started on this project beginning of December 2019.
Yeah. So Landvernd, Vigdís from Landvernd had a lecture for our class about doing a project concerning the environment. We could take, from any perspective really. So I remembered, I was listening to a podcast earlier where they talked about they briefly mentioned the environmental impact of streaming services like Netflix and Amazon Prime and stuff like that. And it piqued my interest, so I mentioned this to the guys here, and we decided to take that idea and run with it.
Yeah.
So when we first started to research the subject, the numbers kind of blew our minds. We thought we were calculating everything wrong because it's so much, and this is like never talked about.
Yeah, exactly. Like
really hard to find information.
in the
about this
beginning we
stuff.
were just thinking like, what does one Facebook like? What impact does that have on the environment?
Mhm.
Because no one's ever thought about that. Like very few people
Yes.
had thought about it.
I remember people thinking it was kind of a ridiculous idea
Yeah.
because no one thought about it. But we were determined to research it, and here we are.
So we started to research the subject. Me and Sölvi, we had never heard about this thing that is happening, but it's a secret or something.
Yeah, it's really hard to find information about this stuff because it's fairly new
Yeah,
in
exactly.
like the history of pollution, I guess. And it's really hard to find it because we didn't find like any book about it because it's fairly new, and there were few sources we could use.
Yeah.
But we were determined to find reliable sources. That was our number one concern.
Yeah, and
that-
have all the numbers calculated correctly.
Yeah,
So
did it a bunch of times. We wanted to make sure that this was all facts,
yeah,
of course.
that was very important to us. So for the first few days when we were doing this project, we were just researching, and
We did it in 12 days, by the way. Yeah, we had 12 days to complete it.
yeah, we had 12 days to do this movie. And yeah, we spent probably our first week just researching and writing the script. And that's very important to have a good script
Mhm.
and have resources that are very reliable. You have to know that what you're saying is true. And we never actually said why these platforms are and how they are affecting the environment. So we found out that each streaming service and social media, they have huge giant data centers, and the power that goes into those data centers is it's not renewable energy, most of it. So
One thing that really helped us in our process was reaching out to people that know what's going on right in the community. We went to a presentation for a company that was giving money out for projects for the environment to make it good and stuff. And we actually ended up on the evening news.
Yeah, this was on the second day of our second day of doing this project.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
So after that, we went into heavy research. We decided on the top social media and streaming platforms that we and our peers use every day, and we researched every single one of them, and we always could find a little bit of information, and then we just calculated it all.
Yeah, for
To get
example,
our finding.
Facebook, they gave out their data from 2016 or something,
Yeah.
and even though it's a couple of years ago, that was the newest data we could use. And yeah, like now it's Facebook uses a lot less because they have been using more green energy.
Yes, there a lot of the biggest companies like Google and Facebook. That was we find out because this has been a problem for a whole lot of years. But now they're always working on improving and stuff, like switching through renewable energy, reinventing their data centers and stuff like that.
Yeah. When we were doing the project, we had a decision to make. Are we gonna do a movie, or are we gonna do
Anything else?
Yeah. It was really not a question for us. Of course, we want to make a movie. We
Yes.
are all very interested in the whole process.
Yes.
Filmmaking, basically.
Yeah. We've all been, creating short films since we were just little kids. So this was our big break, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of not a question for us. We wanted to make a movie or a documentary.
We also thought it would appeal to more people than if we would write like an essay or something.
Yeah.
We thought more people would be interested in watching it
Yeah.
and actually
There's no
listening
one
to
gonna
what
read
we
an
were
essay.
saying.
Exactly. So, yeah, we did that. We made a goddamn movie. Yeah. So, how
So
did
we could talk about
Well, I have a lot of cameras at my home, so I just brought one and we just started filming. We went to the press and started filming that, and we just got as much footage as we could.
Yeah, we didn't really know in the beginning how this was all going to turn out.
yeah.
So we were kind of doing whatever we thought would be a good idea at the beginning, and then it kind of evolved into this.
Yeah, the final project looks a lot different than we originally thought it was going to be.
Yes, we thought
Yes.
we used a lot of we actually bought a subscription service for this like stock footage from the internet. We thought it was a good idea that maybe it was going to be hard for us to explain all these things through just footage of Reykjavik and stuff like that. So we bought this subscription, and I think it did a whole lot for the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the movie had a budget of what?
1,200 Icelandic kronur or something.
Yes. So
Which
that's
is-
all we really bought for the
It's
movie.
like
Yeah.
$10 or something.
That's like a big thing. You don't have to have a budget like at
Yeah.
all to make a movie that's impactful.
You can use your phone or
Yeah.
something. It's really just gotta commit.
Exactly. Anyone can make a movie these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we were done with the script, we had to do the voiceover for the movie
Yes.
because
We had to really decide what voice we should use.
yeah, that was a big
Yeah.
thing.
That was a very big thing.
We all weren't sure which of us should be the voice of the movie. So we asked our classmate, shout out to Tryggvi, we asked him who should voice the movie, and he said Axel.
So we finished the movie. People watched it, thought it was good. They were.
We had like 100 views or something.
Yes.
Like
It was amazing.
for us, it was like wow.
Compared to Iceland, yes.
Yes. People thought it was really interesting what we were talking about, and then we really thought it was the end of it, you know.
Yeah, we didn't think about it for like a couple of months.
We decided to compete in a competition after after we finished the project.
Yes.
And
So the project was always in collaboration with Landvernd.
yes,
And then we entered the Landvernd competition. They were having like a competition where you could submit your project concerning the environment on any way, just like the assignment was originally.
It's called Young Reporters for the Environment,
Yes.
Yeah.
where young reporters talk about the environment.
and this was the first competition that was in Iceland, but yeah.
First time that Iceland was competing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went into the competition, but then we kind of forgot about it,
Yes.
and
Just moved on, did other projects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
All of a sudden, the competition is finishing, and they announced that we were in first place. It was fantastic. We didn't think that it was this documentary would go this far.
yeah, exactly. And yeah, we got lots of prizes, and all of a sudden, our video had like 1,000 views or something.
Yes.
yeah.
That was very cool.
When I look back at on the video now, I'm still proud of it, but maybe a few things that they would do different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Maybe spend a little more time on the editing. Maybe the advice that I would give out is really to have a sort of a neat time schedule,
Yeah.
something realistic. We edited on like 4 days or something.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Really rushed.
exactly.
And then we went to after we won the Icelandic competition, we went to the international competition.
Yeah, that
Yes.
that happened
That
this
was
summer.
in the
Yeah.
summer.
We kind of didn't think about it again
Yeah.
for like 2 months, no,
Mhm.
maybe 1 month or something.
And then we suddenly had to short the documentary to 3 minutes and
Yes.
dub it to English, and
Yes, that was really difficult because the original film is like 12 and a half minutes, and we
Yes.
have to shorten it, like you said, to 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Translate everything to English,
Mhm.
and I think it kinda lost its impact a little bit because
Yeah.
it had to be shortened so much. So we decided to do English subtitles for the original Icelandic one.
Mhm.
Yeah, it has a lot more impact.
Yes.
Exactly.
It goes way more in depth than
Yeah.
the international version.
Yeah, the international version is kind of just going over the stats and how you
Mhm.
can help
Yeah.
the situation.
Yeah.
But the version we did originally in Icelandic, it goes all over the place.
Yeah.
And
Explains more deeply how social media is impacting the pollution
Yeah.
in the environment, and then we were asked to a lot of things just suddenly, just
Yeah.
the first, all in one day. We were invited to be in Riff, and then we went to the radio. We went to
Did a radio interview.
radio interview. Then we were. It was announced that we were in another competition.
Yes.
So we were. It was like a
yeah,
It was held by the
the government.
the government.
Department of
En-
in the
Environment.
environment. I don't know.
Yeah,
And we were the youngest in that competition. Like
Yes.
the others were from the network and
From-
the news and had actual experience in this sort of category.
Yeah.
And we just were honored to be there. We
Yeah.
didn't really thought of winning that.
We were honored to be nominated.
Yeah, nominated.
exactly.
Felt like I was in the Oscars or something. It was
Yeah.
too good to be true.
So
And now we're here.
if you talk about something that you're interested in, you will be really, enthusiastic about the project, and it really your project will shine.
Definitely.
And you know, don't ever think that you're limited with only, you know, ég veit ekki hvað ég ætla að segja þarna.
Something that people don't think you're obligated to talk about something that everyone else is talking about. Example is we talk about internet pollution that nobody was talking about, and some people thought it was absurd because people saying like, you're really trying to make a documentary about this.
Yes.
Some people thought it was ridiculous, but we did it anyway.
So you can always go outside the box and find something that interests you. That, yeah.
This isn't just like this project. Just, you know, in school we always go out of the box, and we try to make it interesting. Like our first project, making it a Minecraft video instead of just some normal video. It was uninteresting.
Another key point is you don't need like a crazy camera or a mic or something. You can use your phone. Everyone has a phone. You can all you need is your phone, really, because it has all.
It has
all
the camera, it has the microphone, you can upload it to your computer, you can edit it on your phone, you know. There's been made a movie on their phone, and
if you really care about what you're talking about, then people will watch it, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta just, spread your enthusiasm to the project outside of the screen, sort of, in a way. And just
your interest has to shine through the screen.
Yeah.
If you're working in a group, it's alright to have someone in charge of some elements, but it's really good to get
you always, you know, don't ever back down to a question or a suggestion to make the movie better, you know, and don't make fun of it or something like that. Just be always open to suggestions, because it might be just great.
It's critical to have something that it's something good is to have many opinions about it.
Yeah, just listen to critics and, you know,
take criticism, but also voice your opinions about the project.
But also, if you get criticism, don't stop.
No.
If someone says, "What you doing?" Like we had some people say, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
This is terrible. This is a terrible idea.
Yeah, but we thought it was a good idea, so we did it anyways.
Yes.
So listen to criticism, but also don't let it stop you.
Always have, you know, one in each category. You know, I'm the filming guy, and he's the editor, and
we're kind of editing together,
and we make the script both.
Yeah, we all make the script.
Yeah.
We're so good at working together, at least.
Yes.
So it's great when you find people that you work.
You wanna work with.
Yeah.
Find people you wanna work with.
Yes. Don't have someone that you just don't want to be with.
Yes.
And just thanks for listening, and this is our tips to make your movie sort of better, or just take something from this video, some information or anything. We love to help, and
And have fun.
Have fun.
Key point.
Yeah.
Very important.
Probably the most important point.
Yeah.
Ekki bara komið það?
Já, það ekki.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Svaðalegt.